Hello everybody and welcome to historic North Wilkesboro Speedway. It is the Dupont 80. It is the 9th race of the Rheem Circuit of Champions. Look at the storylines as we come in. Sarah Waite, she turned heads and qualified starting second. Been in quite a bit of a slump. She's hoping to snap out of it. Can she do it with a win tonight? And subscribers, they have won the last two races with Philip Torres and Will Boucher. Can we make it 3 in a row tonight? And this is a newly repaved North Wilkesboro. It's going to present a lot of challenges to many drivers from what I've experienced so far. Car is very, very tight for me. So here's the starting grid. We are on the pole. I believe it's our second of the year. And Sarah Waite on the outside. Row 2, for some reason, Denny Hamster qualified third and Keith Light. Row 3, we've got Kyle Busch and David Stremme. Row number 4, we've got Matt Kenseth and Tony Stewart. Row 5, we have got Fernando Alonso and our points leader, Philip Torres. Good qualifying effort for him. Julian Meredith and Eric Almirola, the Hickory winner in row 6. Row 7, Will Boucher, the winner at Bowman Gray, the last race, and Ryan Dangerfield. Row number 8, we have Lance Meredith and Kyle Larson. Row number 9, Red Farmer and Dale Earnhardt Jr. He really has to get things moving. That missed race really hurt him. Row 10, Jaden Bedreau alongside of Todd Jarrett. And rounding out the field, we have got Chase Elliott and Dan Edwards. So, as the, I'll give a little shout out here to Area 23 Track Designs. Just a beautiful racetrack. It's really fun to race on. I'll put the link up in the description. A lot of fun. And the field is going to be rolling off as we're going to get ready for the start. It's going to be an 80-lap race, and we're going to have a 40-lap intermission. There was a lot of cautions in the last race at Bowman Gray, so hopefully we can have clear sailing tonight. I'm trying to pick my words here. Track is very challenging. From what I've seen in practice, it is very difficult to pass, so track position is absolutely key here. So we will get the start, and we'll take the green flag, and I will step away. If a caution comes out, I'll step in. If not, we'll see you at the intermission. Enjoy the race. All right, so we have reached the halfway point, and we have led from the outset. The car is really, really good. My biggest challenge has been basically just making sure I hit my marks, because you can have a tendency to overdrive the corners here, and we've done it a few times and gotten away with it. So hopefully we can hold on for the final half of this race. But the car is pretty good. Keith Light has moved up to second. Denny Hamster still holding on in third. Kyle Busch, Matt Kenseth, Fernando Alonso, and Sarah Waite has fallen back to seventh. So just going to be a 4-tire stop and some fuel. And hopefully we can just keep the track position. And I'm looking here. It looks like some guys actually stayed out. So I don't know if they're trying to play pit strategy. I don't know who exactly it is. I think I saw 3 or 4 cars that have stayed out. So we do win the race off of pit road. Trying to see who stayed out. So various pit strategies are being played. So Red Farmer and Philip Torres, our points leaders, stayed out. So they're trying a little strategy. Fuel, they're perfect to go on fuel. But we'll see if they're going to gamble it. We're fourth on that outside lane. So I'm going to try to give Philip a bump to the lead. See if we can get one of our subs to win again. So we're going to run around here for the last half of this race. See if we can pull off a win. And if anything happens, of course I'll jump in. Until then, enjoy the rest of the race. All right, and Sarah Waite gets the win here at North Wilkesboro, a much-deserved win after a dismal slump that she has been in, and she does the burnout on the front stretch with the Domino's Pizza Mustang. We come back to finish in third, and as you saw, we got into the back of Denny Hamster. We did a bump and run on him. That was very unintentional. I think I just took the corner too hot, and he slowed faster than I anticipated, so I got into the back of him. So that'll make the rivalry a bit interesting moving forward. So here are the results. Sarah Waite holds off Julie and Meredith. We come home third. Keith Light and Denny Hamster does finish in the top 5. Jaden Madro could run for him. A 3 started way in the back. Kyle Busch, Fernando Alonso, Tony Stewart, and Lance Meredith the top 10. Some very wonky pit strategies by Philip Torres and Dangerfield, Almirola. They did stay out and under that during the intermission, but they ended up coming and pitting, and I'm not sure what happened there. Very weird pit strategy by those guys. So here's the point standings. We actually are on top of the points league now. 3 points ahead of Torres and 3 points ahead of Stremme. So a very tight points battle. Matt Kenzie, Julian Meredith, Lance Meredith, Tony Stewart, Will Boucher, Keith Light, and Harold Almirola are the top 10. And I'm going to show some highlights at the end of this of how I got into Hamster. Very unintentional, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so I'm sure he'll probably wreck me next race at IRP, but, you know, it is what it is, and that certainly was unintentional. Speaking of the next race, as I mentioned, we are going to be at IRP. It'll be the 10th race. So I'll have this race uploaded, and then we have the Kansas Chase race for the Cup Series. So, as usual, I want to thank everybody for taking the time to watch. I appreciate all the love and support, all the likes and the comments. It really means a lot to me, and it's, again, greatly appreciated. And until we see each other again, y'all take care of yourself and have a good one. Bye.